Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a more intense Valentine's Day look. This is the opposite of the one that I did last time. It's a cut crease with glitter in it because glitter makes everything better. Cut creases are usually not my forte, but everyone really wanted one of these, so I decided to give it a go. And I'm actually really impressed with how it turned out. I really like the glitter I added in the crease. I think that added the extra oomph that I was looking for, and I'm totally in love with it. I really don't want to wash this off now. So I'm very happy with how this tutorial came out, and I hope you are too. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video because it helps me out hugely, and I really appreciate the support. So without further ado, if you want to see how to get this intense cut crease look for Valentine's Day, then just keep on watching. I'm going to start by using my MAC Soft Ochre paint pot to prime my eyes. I have been sick this past week with either the stomach virus or food poisoning, not sure which, so forgive my face and myself for not really acting like myself and for just looking so drained. But I gotta film a video. Now diving into my Urban Decay Basics palette. This is the one with the black in it. I'm going to take a fluffy brush with this yellow shade called Foxy. I'm just going to put this all over to set that paint pot primer. Going to take this very small, very feathered out fluffy brush from Sigma. This is the E36 brush. And with this I'm going to dip into the shade Faint, this darker brown shade, and we're going to lightly put this in the crease and just start mapping out where we're going to want that cut crease to be. For my eye shape and for having hooded eyes, I don't really like the cut crease look that goes like out like a double wing kind of. So I'm just going to curve this around my eye completely. If you have problems finding your crease, just tip your head back and you can see where like the bulge of your eye ends and where it goes into like your eye socket area, and that's where your crease is. You can get kind of sloppy with this because I am going to use glitter glue and pigment to carve out the crease. Now jumping back into that fluffy brush that we used to set the primer, I'm just going to blend out the edges of this. With that same brush, I'm going to dip into this black shade very slightly because it is very pigmented. I just want to define the crease a little more, a little lower than where we originally put it, so that it's got a nice ombre effect. The most important thing for a seamless eye look is to blend between each step. Now with the same blending brush we've been using, I'm going to go in with this light, cool brown shade called Naked 2. I'm going to blend this between the upper part of my brow bone and the upper part of my crease, just to make sure that there's some more color here and it's not just completely dead space. Because we did focus most of our colors lower in the crease because we are going to cut it there, and that's where we really want the beginning of the ombre to begin. But even though you see all this shadow on my lid here, most of this is going to be covered, so I do want to make sure that there's more shadow to add more dimension after we do add the pigment later. So to roughly map out my cut crease like I did on this eye, I'm going to go back in with my primer that I used, the Soft Ochre paint pot, and just an angled brush, and roughly map out where I want it to be. So when I put the pigment down, it's easier to determine where I'm going to put the glue first. This is going to take a lot of time to carve it out to the shape you want and to make sure that they're even, so it takes a lot of patience for cut creases. So I'm pretty much happy enough with it being like that. I'm going to take my NYX glitter primer and just put some on the back of my hand, just a little tiny pinch. And then I'm going to take my E46 synthetic Sigma brush. I'm going to pick up some of that primer and start placing that where we have the crease lined up to be. I'm going to work in small sections so that the glue doesn't dry and not be able to hold the pigment when I pick it up. So then I'm going to take my larger brush. This is my Sigma E56 brush with my MAC pigment in the shade Rose. And this is what we're going to cut the crease with. So I'm just going to pick some of that pigment up, start patting it where we just placed that glue. The best way to apply pigment is to press it in rather than drag the brush across. Now I'm going to take a flat definer brush and just dip into the black shade we used before. And I'm just going to make sure that the crease is a little more of a dramatic cut crease. Because with the blending, we lost the intensity of it. My camera died, but we're back now. Now I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and blend that black upwards with the rest of the shadows that we had beforehand. Just to make things super extra, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Glitter Liner and go over the cut crease again. Now while I'm waiting for that glitter to dry, I'm just going to take my Kat Von D Trooper Liner and add a wing. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes and add some falsies. Going to use my Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara just to make my natural lashes super black so they blend in nicely with my false lashes. The lashes I'm wearing are Ardell 600 black lashes. They are a form of her wispies. Now that my lashes are on, I'm going to tightline using my Maybelline Onyx Unstoppable Liner. Now for my face. Going to use my Benefit Professional Matte Rescue Primer. For foundation, I'm going to use my Milani Conceal and Perfect in the shade number 4, Medium Beige. I'm going to use a damp black beauty blender to pounce this into the skin. For concealer, I'm going to use my Kat Von D Lock-It Cream Concealer in the shade L15 Neutral. I'm going to conceal under my eyes and highlight my forehead, down my nose, and my Cupid's bow. This is a very thick concealer, but I actually do like it way better than the Tarte Shape Tape. I actually returned that one because it was just not working for me. This one I find doesn't really crease, and it's just as good coverage in my opinion. To set my concealer, I'm going to go in with my RCMA No Color Powder. And to set my whole face, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier and my Sonia Kashuk brush. For bronzer, I'm going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer and a brush from the brand Borghese, I think. This is 102 Tapered Powder Brush. For blush, I'm going to go into my Tarte Amazonian Clay Color Wheel, and I'm actually going to use this shade up here called Mod. I'm going to take that on a Sonia Kashuk brush. This was in some kit from Target. It's a very soft brush, I actually really like it. Now for highlight, I'm going to take Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics with my Morphe M501. Ooh, going hard in the paint today. Just to blend that, I'm going back in with the blush brush. I'm just going to go over it quickly so that it's not a harsh line of highlight. To finish off the lower lash line, I'm going to take this shade Naked 2 right here with the Morphe M441 that we've been using for pretty much the whole eye look. I'm just going to run that under the lashes so that there's not so much drama up top and then not much on the bottom. Going to line my waterline with my Maybelline Unstoppable Liner. I'm going to focus this mainly on the outside of the eye and leave the inside bare. Taking that flat definer brush we used earlier, I'm just going to smudge that a little bit on the lower lash line. With a pencil brush, I'm just going to take this lightest shade here. It's called Venus. It's kind of reflective, but it's not showing up on camera. I'm going to put that on my inner corner and as a brow bone highlight. For my lower lashes, I'm going to use my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. For lips, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Cool Girl. It's a very cool tone pink. And that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this cut crease tutorial for Valentine's Day. Don't mind my neck. I think I'm breaking out in hives because I really don't feel well and I need to get in bed. But I really actually like how it came out, and I don't really mess with cut creases because they're actually really hard to do and they take a lot of time. But this one, once I added the glitter over it, I really fell in love with it. I'm really dreading taking this one off. So please subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with anyone that you think would enjoy it, and comment down below on other videos you'd like to see. And please, 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 before you leave, give this video a thumbs up because it helps me immensely, and I really appreciate all the support. So I hope you have a really great day and a really great Valentine's Day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! And that's my dog barking like a mofo, because she's evil. Oh my god, I'm so tired. This shit was exhausting. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Oh, I need a nap. I need a nap. I need a nap. I need a nap. And then I need another nap. I love these new little black ears. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. I'm a cat. Duh. Whoo, time for bed.